Rise from your grave.
Hello Quakers and welcome to another episode of the Quake Grave. Today we're going to be playing through Ter Shibboleth. Now I know that a lot of other releases have come out as of late. There's the 100 Brush pack that came out. I know that there's a lot of other single releases that came out. But we're playing through this tonight. It's an older release. I believe it came out last year because I actually promised that I would play through this. And I actually feel a little bad because I promised to play through this like 6 months ago. Somebody asked me to play through it. I'm assuming it was the author. I don't remember at this point. The author, by the way, is Ken Chenner. But I promised to play through this, and I didn't. So I want to get back to that, want to play it, check it out. It's very intriguing because it's supposed to, you know, build these gigantic levels based on real-life places. So, ArrrCee, good to see you, buddy. And Camberdian, good to see you as always, too. I just want to remind everybody, too, if you're watching that, if you happen to be on YouTube or Twitch and you see me talking to somebody that may not be in your chat that you're chatting with, you could jump over to one or the other, depending on if you want to chat with those people or not. Totally up to you. But regardless, yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. So some of the other new stuff's going to have to wait till later. But I hope you guys will stick with me regardless, even though I know you guys really want to see some of the 100 Brush stuff and everything like that. But regardless, hey, let's jump into this because it's supposed to be pretty cool, right? Let me see here. Let me make sure I got everything set up correctly. I was having a few audio issues. There we go. Desktop audio is kicked in. I was having a few audio issues earlier. I started the stream a few times and it wasn't quite kicking in with the sound, but here we go. We're jumping right in. Now, I know that I had to set a few things to higher limits because this is supposed to be... These are supposed to be gigantic maps, right? I can already hear enemies in the background, but I love the spinning fan, by the way. And let's see. Wow, okay, so this is called Needlehorn. This is the first map in the series of 5 maps, I believe there are. There's 150 kills to make and 3 secrets to find. So let's go check this out. Wow, look at that. Gigantic Golden Gate Bridge. Very, very cool. Oh, we got a dog. Coming after me? Where are you? There we go. Got the dog. There's a grunt. Oh my god. Dude's shooting at me from everywhere. Taking these dudes out in their hotel rooms. It's not polite, is it? Let's see here. Okay, we got an upstairs to go up. Grab that. There is another big health pack down below that I did not get, so I'm gonna have to remember that it's there. Alright, we got ogres. They can't seem to quite get at me here. Whoa! Wow. He bounced that one pretty easily, didn't he? Enforcer down the way. So these enemies are really spread out from what I could tell already. We're only at 11 out of the 150, which is insane here. But we do finally have another weapon. And the other thing, too, this level's so big that I could tell that the engine is struggling a little bit to actually run it. I can tell when I turn certain corners that it is struggling a bit to keep everything loaded correctly. Frames go down just a tad. Which means this level has to be huge for that to happen because, I mean, this is just Quake, you know? Alright, let's see. 90 health. I'll pass on that. I'll come back to it. What do we got over here? Alright, so we got some stairs. Oh, crap. Jib the dog. Get the grunts. I'm gonna go back. Whoa! Didn't even see you. Just gonna say I was gonna go back up and grab that health. Which room was it in? This one? Yep. Yep, all the rooms kind of look the same, so it's hard for me to actually know where I left something, right? But I'm assuming this is the way we want to go, is this way. We look through the windows? Oh, this is cool. You can actually see up on the roof here. That's cool. Hey, Marito, good to see you. He says it's finally happening. Ter Shib. Yeah, it's true. It's finally happening. For better or for worse. Kimberdian says, still love Quake's lighting even when it's in a brighter map like this. Yeah, I've never been like a big anti-brightness in Quake kind of guy. I knew, hey, here's a key card. Silver key card. Okay, I'll take it. I do know that there are those who, you know, are a little bit more pure with the lighting in Quake that like to keep it super dark. But if I keep it too dark, it's going to be really hard for you guys to see what I'm doing over the stream. Because actually, when we played through the recent, what was it? The recent jam that we had for, why is it my blanking on the name? Zestroya. We played through that. Some of those maps were so damn dark. Some of you guys were actually complaining like, wow, this is really dark. I could barely see anything. Let's see here. Okay. There are stairs over there, so there must be an easier way to get down there. I'm gonna go search back the other way, because I feel like there's another way I haven't gone yet. But I did get a silver key, so there's that. Hey, Paul, good to see you. Fun! We all like fun here, don't we? At 26 out of 150. So we've definitely made a dent in the enemies here. Oh, here we go. Some armor. But not a dent in the secrets. Oh, okay, there were stairs right there the whole time. So we started over here somewhere? Oh yeah, up there. Okay. Did we finish going this way? Oh. Got a grunt to take care of. See you, dude. Alright, let's go, F6 here. Give us a quick save. Not getting a lot of game sound. Well, hold on. Let me fix that for you. Let me turn it up for you a little bit here. You let me know if you're still not getting a lot of game sound. Comparative. Yeah, if it's still quiet, just let me know. I'll up it a little bit. I actually did a lot of recording this week for E3. So it's quite possible that my sound was completely messed up in my my program here when I was recording videos and stuff. Because it's weird, everybody releases trailers for E3, but all the audio levels for their trailers are just completely off and different. It's really strange. You'll get one trailer that's loud as hell. Here's a dog. And then you get another one that's just like super quiet, so you gotta crank it all the way up. It's just like really weird. There we go, we got rid of you two there. There's an ogre down that way. Man, enemies all over. You're done. Yeah, let's give ourselves a save. Check the chat. Maritello says, I'm surprised you went with Ter Shib over SM183 or one of the newer releases. So, yeah, I explained that once we started the stream here. You guys will have to forgive me because I was trading to find thoughts here. It's been a very long week due to E3, housework, and real work, so it's been quite a week for me. But regardless, and welcome back, ArrrCee. Regardless, the reason why I did not pick to play a new one, and I said this exact thing when we started, was I know everybody was sort of waiting for me to play through the 100 brush thing, and I'm sure speed map pack. Everybody wants me to play through that stuff, which I definitely will. But I promised months and months ago to somebody that I would play through this. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it was the author. Somebody messaged me on YouTube out of the blue and was just like, hey, would you mind playing through this? This was like 5 or 6 months ago, and I said, yeah, I plan to get to it this month. I never ended up getting to it. So at this point, I was like, I have to play through this. Someone actually brought it up in the, here we go. There's some armor. Can I get out of here? Did I just trap myself in? There we go. But yeah, I promised to play through this for somebody. Like I said, pretty sure it was the author, and it came up recently in chat earlier, and what ended up happening was it reminded me, like, oh my god, I promised I was going to play through this, and I never did. So I felt terrible and was like, oh, okay, I gotta play through this now. Next show. So guys, don't worry, we will be playing through the newer stuff pretty soon. Alright, so I got a silver key. And those doors have a silver key emblem on them, so let's go see what they're gonna do here in a second. The real question is, which one do we open? Man, another enforcer down the way here. There we go. I knew you'd be here. I knew one of you guys would be in here somewhere. Boom. I need some shells. How about some shells, guys? Oh, jeez. Doesn't help that I'm wasting ammo. There's some shells. Very conservative on the ammo in this gigantic level. And very conservative on the weapons as well. Alright, let's do a save there. Let's go open up one of those areas over here. So the bridge is actually a skybox, I'm assuming, right? Because, oh no, maybe it is? I can't really tell. It's got like a weird scrolling thing going on when you look at it. It's very strange. Yeah, look at this grass texture here. Pretty interesting. Requires silver and gold key cards. I missed that note. Use the switches to your left. Okay. Oh, I see. Alright, so we got one button. So we gotta go find the other key card, wherever that might be. I'm assuming it's gonna be in these rooms over here. So we did not fully explore this area. It's quite a lovely resort besides all of the, you know, ogres and possessed dudes. There was the gold key card. Let's grab this, these shells here and we'll go after it. Oh, jeez. Right in the face. Ogre's getting dead on with those shots today. Alright. There's the gold key card. Oh, we got a repop. Jerky. So Paul says, not a skybox, so... Why does it look that way? Oh, Jesus, there's a shambler way over there? I haven't even gotten a nail gun or anything yet. Okay. This should be interesting. And I'm almost out of ammo as well. Am I supposed to take this guy out with the axe? What's up with that? Where are you? Okay, so there's plenty of health for me to... Oh, okay, I'm gonna be trapped here in just a moment. And all I got is the axe. Oh, boy. Ugh! Oh, jeez. He got a chunk of me there. You guys see my, like, part of my forehead fly off there? Oh, jeez. They should really make it, or should have made it so that axe hits, like, hit the shambler for an absolute crap ton of damage if you're willing to actually hit him with an axe and get close enough. Look at that! Boom! We tickled him to death, gave him a bellyache. Jerk. But now I'm completely out of ammo. I don't know how the rest of this is going to play out, to be quite fair. Wow. I like that. Maritel says, always loved how Ranger can take high explosives directly in the face. He's a tough bastard, that's what it is. Camberdian, I faced the same problem when I played this map set. The ammo problem, I'm assuming you're referring to. I am never a big fan of maps that are like super low on ammo. I don't mind it being low to the point of like it feeling challenging, but like I'm down to the axe and nothing else. That's when that's a little too much for me, you know. Uh-oh. Maritel, which idea are you stealing? Alright, we opened both areas here. Yeah, the ammo problem is just, yeah, I'm never a big fan of that kind of stuff. Oh, there's a lightning bolt over there, so that's something at least. I'm gonna see if I can grab this quickly without aggroing. Nope. Aggro to everybody. But we'll get some shells back from these grunts. You've got to die, ogre. Thank you. I'm sorry, but thank you. There we go. Okay. Now a proper place to save. What are we at? 68 out of 150. Okay. So there you have it. Paul was right. Not a skybox. You could see the textures out that way. But is it just me, or does it, like, scroll weirdly? I guess it's just because it's so gigantic, right? That must be why. I don't know. It looks off. Something looks weird with it. Maybe it's just me. So I want to point out that I do think it's very funny that the key cards open up the pathway. There's a pentagram, by the way. We'll save that for when things get really sticky, because they probably will shortly here. But I like that the doors open to the beach. Enjoy a nice resort stay at the Ter Shibboleth Hotel. Hey, here we go. Here's some more weapons. Very interesting weapon choices, I gotta say. Like, giving us the double-barrel shotgun right off the bat. And then, is there something in here? No, just the bar. Okay, we got another silver key card. And, oh! Hello, Vor. But giving us a double-barrel shotgun and then, like, giving us the Thunderbolt out of nowhere. It's an interesting decision. You don't see that too often. Scrags. Boom. Something out there in the distance. We're gonna go check it out. Hey, look at this grunt. Just, you know, he's just trying to enjoy a day with his dogs on the beach. Then the Quake guy comes along and just takes him out. Like, what kind of crap is that, you know? Is the Quake guy really a hero if he's breaking up a beautiful scene like that? I mean, come on. Let's take a swig here. So yeah, Marito says the idea he's taking is the axe doing twice as much damage to shamblers if you're willing to get close enough. Gotcha. I do think that that's a good idea, though. Like, maybe it's good for mod or something, or whatever, I don't know. Yeah, Paul, as far as using the shells and the Thunderbolt on the Enforcers, I don't really have a lot of options as far as ammo goes right now. So I'm kind of just using what I got. And hopefully I'll pick up more cells as I go. I picked up 2 Thunderbolts already, so... Okay. That's 1 keycard there. We need the gold keycard for the other one. And what are we up to here? 91 out of 150. So we're definitely making a dent in everything that's going on here, so that's good. It'd be cute if they made custom beachgoer NPCs. I'll second that, Camberdian. Definitely. Who doesn't like cute beach-going NPCs? You will give me shells. Freeze. Creep. Alright, we'll grab those shells there. There's more yellow armor up there. So yeah, I mean, this level is huge. This is a big-ass place. I'm only going to kill this guy so I can take his shells. Look, there's even more, like another mansion across the way over there. I'm assuming that's got to be a secret if we swim all the way over there, right? Very interesting. Paul says, no Thunderbolt early because of the Enforcers dropping shells. Oh, gotcha. Yes, the Enforcers do drop cells for us, so... That is something I completely forgot. Quake has a lot of great weapons, and one of them is the Thunderbolt, and unfortunately, I don't feel as though mappers take advantage of the weapon. A lot of times it's thrown out as sort of like a thing like, you know, oh, here, use this for the last boss fight. Where I'm kind of thinking like, isn't this a weapon we should all be giving out a little bit more frequently, you know? I don't know. Just make the ammo a little bit more scarce, I suppose, but I don't know. It's a weapon I don't get a lot of experience with because no one puts it in their maps usually. Very rarely, we'll say. Alright, we do got a locked gate over that way, so we gotta head over here, I think. That brings us up to 101, so we got about 50 enemies left in this particular map. Whoa! Oh! Who was that? There you are. Oh, we got even more hotel rooms here. Okay, let's check out this ogre. For what reason, I don't know. I don't know if the gold key is actually in here or not, but we shall soon find out. See, in here they could have easily put in a couple more boxes of shells. I don't see why not. Right now I'm really relying on killing grunts to get my cells, or my shells, which kind of sucks. And we do have... Oh man, it's an elevator? What is this? Oh, yes, okay. What's happening? Something happened and then it didn't happen. What? Am I trapped now? What happened? There we go. Yikes. These triggers, man. These triggers. We're taking the elevator all the way up. Look at this. This is a great view. Only to be trapped by an ogre. 2 ogres, to be exact. Oh, jeez. There we go. We are now out. What's up, guys? Take you guys out. And continue moving on. Nope. Nobody in there. I don't think I grabbed the yellow armor that was, like, way back over in the other... Oh, hey, dude. There's the key card, at least. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and see if I can get that yellow armor that was way back where we were before. There's a vor. And I am almost out of... I feel like I should have the grenade launcher by now. Like, I have so many grenades from killing ogres. Oh, jeez. Die already. Now I'm just axing. You're axing for it, buddy. We will grab that. We will grab this. That's the way out, I think. But I am going to grab everything I can here. Give ourselves another save. Take a swig, see what the chat's up to. So Marito says, Newhouse and I were discussing the weird paradox of the Thunderbolt because the ammo is dropped by low-end enemies and forces units, arguably the most powerful level, or more powerful rather, than the rocket launcher. Yeah, it's true. And rarely do both share the same map. That's a very good point. Hey, Alvin, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for joining, man. It's good to see you in one of the live streams here, which is really, really cool. Alright, we're doing some cliffhanger platforming stuff over here, I guess. There's a button. The girder beam has extended. What girder beam? I'm assuming I could walk this all the way around, right? I think I see another vor that appeared back on the bridge. But maybe not. It's one of those maps that's so big, it's hard to tell, like, what changed when something does change. Nope, I was seeing things. I think the vor head kind of looked like the fan there. Girder extended. Which girder? Oh, this one? Now we can go this way, I guess? Maybe. Don't know. Is this the girder? Now we could jump to the roof? Is that what we're doing here? Alright, I'm saving before I do this, because I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. Oh, that's a secret area. Oh my god, there's a bunch of dudes. Some secret area. Thanks a lot. Here's a bunch of spoils. Now kill all of these enemies that are just like hanging out on the roof. What are they doing on the roof? Are these like the bad boys? They hang out, smoke ciggies on the roof. Oh, there is more ammo to be had though. If I can make these jumps. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. What do you want? He's really partying. Oh, he really got me there. But I can drop down here and grab this. And I can grab that. Oh my god, and there's a shambler. Oh my god, where are all these enemies coming from? I did get the gold key though. I think I'm just gonna kind of hightail it out of here, if you guys are cool with that. I actually, ArrrCee, I did do a vid on Rage. It was just revealed before E3, so it's actually up on the site. The one thing I thought you guys were actually gonna pick on me about was not doing one for Doom Eternal, the new Doom sequel. There we go. We hit that button. You got the boat oar. You're ready to set sail. Look, you can still see the Fiend up there on the roof, like running back and forth. Oh, there we go. That's the end of the first map. That was pretty cool. I like the idea of like getting the boat, you know, getting the boat oar and getting in the boat to get the hell out of there. That's fun. There's a shambler like running about on the on the roof over there, and there's a weapon there that I totally did not go and grab. It's probably, hopefully I'll be able to get that. Yeah, so they had no new gameplay for Rage 2 at E3, which sucks, and they just had like Andrew WK come out and do a song, which is cool, whatever. But unfortunately, yeah, they didn't have anything new for Rage 2 to show off, and they had already, the trailer was already shown like almost a month before E3. Was it 2 or 3 weeks? So I do have a trailer reaction on my channel. It's just before E3 happened. But I didn't do a trailer reaction for Doom Eternal because they didn't have anything to show. No gameplay. So it was just a CG trailer of the Doom guy stepping on a skull, which arguably is cool, but doesn't get me psyched until I see the gameplay. Once I see the gameplay, then I'm in. I know it sounds picky, but here we are. We're in Blast Assist. This is the second map. There's 87 kills to make and no secrets in this one. Okay. At least we get to keep all of our weapons this time around. And this is interesting because this map looks completely different from where we just were. We had a beautiful beach resort, and now we have like this... Why would we take our boat to like some abandoned like warehouse thing? No idea. But we do have an ogre. Whoa, hey guys. Whoa. Got dudes shooting at us from all over the place. Hey, you're done, you're done. And you will soon be done. So, ArrrCee, though, what did you think of the Rage 2 trailer? Just, you know, off the top of your head. You've already reacted to CG trailers, though. Yeah, I don't normally, though. You know, if you watch my E3 wrap-up video, I guess maybe I'm too picky, but I played through Doom, and I don't feel that the new Doom Eternal trailer showed anything new in comparison to what we've already played. It's just a CG trailer, so I don't know. I don't feel like it's anything to really report except for the, you know, that they're working on it. And I don't know that it even had a release date, did it? So there is no reaction to Doom Eternal, as I said. No reaction to Doom Eternal, but there is to Rage 2. But I can tell you my reaction right now. I'm excited for a second Doom game. That's for damn sure. But show some gameplay. We go this way? Here we go. Alright, we're going to switch back to the other... Yeah, the two CG trailers that I can think off the top of my head that I covered, because I did my wrap-up show earlier today, was Beyond Good and Evil 2 and Cyberpunk 2077. Reason being is because I am a diehard Beyond Good and Evil fan. Love that first game. Really looking forward to what they're doing with the second one. With each piece of trailer they release, I'm getting more excited for it. In Cyberpunk 2077, if I have to explain why I'm excited about that without seeing gameplay, then I'm not sure what to tell you guys, because that game just looks amazing. If it's half as good, you know, 2/3 as good as The Witcher 3, we're all in for quite a treat. Hey Bullseye, good to see you, buddy. Is that something we gotta shoot over there? We gotta jump on this. We gotta shoot that? We got a glowing light thing. Gotta go over here. That'll put me where I was. Okay, so that's where I went. And then this was to put me over there, which I don't need to. So how do I get up there? There's a glowing light thing. I don't know. Unpopular opinion. Maritos says, past episode 1, the original Doom wasn't that fun. Really? Interesting. You don't think the original Doom was that fun past the first episode? Tell me why, Marito. You said, are the rebooted games better about not being giant mazes? Yes, exactly. Okay, so I see where you're going with this. It's actually why I prefer Quake over Doom, in my opinion, because a lot of the custom maps that come out just feel like giant mazes to me as well. Love the gameplay in Doom, but I feel the same way where it's like all the episodes in, or all the levels in episode 1 are probably the best ones. But that's also the way I feel about Quake, too. I feel like Quake, the first episode, just had that perfect, like, bing, bang, boom of, like, getting through levels quick, you know, finding secrets. I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to go here. I see this thing. This looks like it's something I gotta do. It looks like that red thing over there has something to do with it as well, but I shot it and nothing happened. Do I gotta jump and push it? Maybe we'll try that. Missed it. Alright, let's see. Third time's the charm? There we go, I pushed something. Hey, we lifted it! Look at that! Let's see, Alvin, I like the original Dooms and Duke Nukem. Yeah, they're great games. But I like Quake better. Rage 2 looked alright, says Osric, but it was overshadowed by the announcement of Doom Eternal for me. I wasn't expecting it because id are working on both Rage 2 and Quake Champions, so it was quite a surprise, to say the least. I fell out of my chair. I wasn't that surprised. I thought it was kind of expected that they would do a Doom sequel because the first one sold very, very well for them. Probably better than they expected. Fiend? I'm gonna have to take this one. Oh, jeez. Nowhere to go. I thought it was very, very expected that they were gonna be doing Doom Eternal, but... and Maritao even goes so far as to say the original Doom 2 has some absolute bullshit level design. Double shotgun's great, though. Maritao, I can't completely disagree with you. While I like... I might almost completely agree with you that I feel like the first episodes of both Doom 1 and 2 are the strongest. And again, I'm not a big fan of maze-like levels either. There's a few people who have built huge maze-like levels in Quake as well. And I love maps in Quake that are sort of like bite-sized. A map that has like, let's say like 50 to 90 enemies. Has a few secrets to find. Some are hard to find, some are easy to find. And has really good level flow and everything like that. But then again, I'm a very different Quake player from everybody else. Whoa. Look at that. He tried to push me in the friggin' lava there. I'm glad we finally got the nail gun. Finally feel at home again. Whoa! That fiend he pushed me in the spikes! That fucking fiend. Yep, Marito goes on to say Quake levels are usually much shorter. That's why I took it over Doom 1. Yeah, Doom has a legacy that Quake doesn't quite have, though, which is the unfortunate part of it, Alvin says they're on the same level for me. The original Duke Nukem is when I started playing, although I was born in '93 when the games came out. That's no worries, buddy. If you enjoy the games, that's really all that matters. Bullseye says, honestly, Doom 2016 feels more like Quake than Doom, which is probably why I loved it. Bullseye, I think you might have hit the nail on the head saying that, because I thought Doom 2016 was just, I loved it. I had such a great time with it. And I think you're right. It does feel more fast and frenetic, and the weapons feel more sort of like tactile, like a Quake game. I cannot disagree with that one iota. Very interesting. Okay, where's that fiend at? There he is. Let's see if we can get the fiend to jump in the spikes. Nope. There we go. Getting better at dodging that jerk, though, I'll tell you that. Die. Okay. We're doing good here. Save. Doom 2 has no episodes, bud. Well, it shows how long it's been since I played Doom 2, to be quite honest. Is Doom 2 really just a big, long-running, like, 30 map pack? Like, there's no episodes in it? That seems surprising, considering Doom and Quake have episodes. Huh. There's another button to hit. And that goes way up there, but we're not on it. Hey, Grim Fandango, good to see you. He says, after editing Leptis Magna for a few days, I hate long maps. Leptis Magna is a great map, but yeah, it's one of those that's just like, whoa, my god, there's just so much to it, you know? But to be fair, Leptis Magna, not only a long and big map, but you guys put, like, you know, sort of events all over the place. Whenever you grab this one thing, this wall would crumble and this would happen, you know what I mean? And you do this other thing, and then someone would burst through a wall over here. You guys put a lot of event stuff in there. Okay, interesting. Bone of Malkov, thank you for confirming that. Yeah, 32 map pack, and yeah, it's all in one go. So Doom and Doom 2 for me, when they were released, like, because I feel like they kind of congeal as one in my brain, so I just assumed 2 had episodes. I know that 2 has the double barrel shotgun and the Revenant, right? Is that the big difference? Why am I not knowing where to go here? I hit that button, and that went up, but where the hell do I go from here now? Alright, there's a button there. But shooting these doesn't do anything. Shooting that doesn't do anything. Okay, I'm assuming I gotta go back then. So let's go back. There's a Scrag. Oh, hey. You guys just came out of nowhere. Oh, I see. So, was I just supposedly on the ceiling? Wow, that's very creative. Look at that. We went through here, which I'm sure it's another map box that he accomplished this in, but this is actually very clever. That's where, you know, it touches you to up there, so then you're sort of walking on the ceiling. You hit the button and you hit this so it comes up, but it's actually down over here. This is actually a very clever thing to do. Interesting. ArrrCee says Doom 2 is a 32 level long mess. It's a very nice way to put it. The gameplay is fun, but the quality of design is so up and down. Yeah. And Doom 2 has several more enemy types and the double barrel shotgun. Does it have more than just the... I thought the Revenant was the main new one. Interesting. One of the reasons why I was so excited was that some of the ones that didn't make the cut are now coming to Doom Eternal. So I heard people talk about how there were some new enemy types in the trailer. And I watched the trailer, and maybe that's why I wasn't so psyched about it. I mean, I'm just not as big a Doom fan as everybody else. I like Doom. I'll play it. I even had, you know, Doomgrave going for a little while there. I think I got 6 or 7 episodes of it in. But it just doesn't give me the same feels that Quake does. Quake feels so much more, like, fast and fun and everything. I don't know how to put it into words, really, you know? Alright, we hit... Oh, man. I'm glad we weren't there when that happened. Good lord. Okay, so now we're gonna be... What, we go up here? No, this just takes us back over there. Alright, let's go over this way. Head back through here. Yeah, another ogre to take out. Anyway, I hope I'm not destroying any cred with you guys. I'm just not the biggest Doom fan. I like it. I've always had fun with it. I think that what I played the game as a child. You know, it's funny you say that, Maritone, now that I think about it. As a child, when I was playing games like that, it really always came back to... Here we go, we got some Scrags up here that didn't activate. And a Fiend. Where did you come from? It's like a surprise party. Thinking back on it, when I played Quake, I only just played through the full game a couple years ago, right, for the channel. And Doom, I don't think I've ever played through either, but I remember playing through the first episode a lot. I did the same thing with Quake. I played through the first episode several times, tried to breach the other episodes, and just didn't do much for me at the time. And I think I did the same thing with Doom as a kid. I played through the first episode of Doom 1 and then just kind of, you know, whatever, you know. So ArrrCee has the whole list here. The Archvile, the Pain Elemental, the Spider Demon, the Chain Gunner. Yeah, I hate the Chain Gunner. He's a pain in the ass. Hell Knight are all Doom 2 enemies. Okay, I did not know that. Never put that together. The Spider Demon is the boss at the end of the Doom, though, isn't it? Doom 2016? Or is that a different enemy altogether? That's a, let me guess, is a spider mastermind is a different enemy, right? I feel like tonight you guys are giving me a lot of the, you know, glasses pushing, like, actually, ArrrCee. Which is totally fine, because I'm completely wrong on most of this stuff. Alright, I'm at 37 out of 87. That has moved. Oh, okay, we gotta be quick here. Okay, that opened up the portal going that way. So let's jump in. This is a weird, puzzly map. I was not expecting this from this pack. Okay, I gotta jump from here into the teleporter? Is that right? Looks that way. Oh, I see. Okay, so we have to do this. We have to do this all in succinct here. Alright, let's go through. So we hit this button. Then we gotta jump into here. There we go. We jumped into here. Okay. I see. It was like two things we had to do back to back. Very interesting. This is a very interesting and weird map. Again, wasn't what I was expecting. Yeah, which way do we want to go here? No, because that'll just push me there. If I fall here, I can grab some ammo at least. Okay, let's do it. Here's the maze section for everybody. Grunts, Scrags, you name it. All your favorites are here. And a Vor! Oh my god, this, where this button is located? Oh my god, not the spawn. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Where this button is at right here, it looks like a dunking tank. It looks like you need to throw something at it and like a Vor will fall in the water. Alright, there's health, health, health. Alright, so we gotta do some kind of a running, jumping thing here. Oh, almost had it. There it is. Hello. Another spawn? Don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, we're at 45 out of 87. There are still like almost 40 enemies left in this. I feel like I've been playing this one forever because of all the puzzly stuff. Pretty wild. So on the subject of the spider, ArrrCee says there's a smaller spider who has the plasma gun. The Arachnotron is the one you were thinking of. Oh my god, I do remember that. I do remember the spider that shoots plasma bolts and stuff at you. Interesting. The Archvile and Pain Elemental are in Doom Eternal. So the Archvile is the one that resurrects dudes, right? If I'm remembering correctly. And ArrrCee goes on to say, I can't wait to see the new Archvile in the new game. He was such a game-changing enemy in Doom 2. If he's the one that resurrects dudes, I think he's the one that a lot of people say they dislike, right? Because it kind of breaks the game. So it's interesting to hear it from your perspective that you're actually looking forward to seeing what he's gonna bring to it, you know? If that is the case, I am too. Alright, we got an arrow pointing to this thing. But what is this thing? I'm in here. What do I gotta do? That leads there. That leads to there. That's where I came from. Was that mazy part. And then this opened once I hit that button, so I gotta do something in here. Ah, okay. See ya. Whee! Can I actually make it over there? I don't think that I can. Oh, yeah, look at the spikes right there. It so wants me to go to the spikes. Come to the spikes. How do I get over there, though? Oh, do I have to jump onto that? No, I can't make it up on top of that. This part is weird. Guys, I don't know where I'm supposed to go or how I'm supposed to get over there. I put together I gotta jump on the fans, and it says it has an arrow pointing right there, but something to shoot that I gotta land on? Like, what is happening here? I see the button I gotta press right over there. I'm not seeing what I gotta do here. Let's see here. Paul says, check out Marcus Clar's The Fly, the original upside-down mapper. I'll have to check it out for sure. He can resurrect enemies. This is the Archvile ArrrCee talks about. If he sees you in the open for more than 5 or 6 seconds, he can deal a crap ton of damage, almost insta-killing you, but you have plenty of warning. The moment he appears, it completely changes how you play. And also, what the fluff is this map? Alright, Paul, we're going to do what you suggest here. We're going to run at the fan and see what we can do here. Oh! Still did not quite make it. Oh, man. Like, it's like right there, but I cannot quite make it in there. I am not seeing what I gotta do here. It would seem like there's something I missed, but like, I don't... Maybe I gotta jump into the fan? No, if I jump over it, then I don't hit the trigger. So... Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Huh. So the Archvile is also the fastest enemy in the game. Okay. Well, regardless, what I can say is I am looking forward to Doom Eternal. I am looking forward to seeing what they did. And I hope it's good, because that first Doom 2016 I had a lot of fun with, and I thought it was a great game. I don't think they could have hit it, you know, any harder out of the park as far as doing a remake. Look at that, he tried to throw me in lava. Whoa. Jerk. Okay, I can fit through there. There's a new enemy there. Alright, so here's the maze. So this should be... Okay, so there's the thing over there we're supposed to jump into. So how in the hell do I get over to that? Because there's spikes. Is there a way to get over to it from here? That's the real question. Oh no. Did I just completely boned myself here? Well, I'm glad, all I can say is I'm glad that you guys are keeping me educated on the Doom stuff, because it's apparent that I am, you know, I basically have no idea what the hell I'm talking about when it comes to Doom. But I never claimed to. I play Quake, damn it. See, in the far corner over there, that's where that thing was that we need to do something with. Here comes this platform. Okay, we jump on. That is still blocked. So we can still go this way. Alright. Alright, and then... yeah, so the maze is right back there in that corner. But we never really find ourselves in a place to get over to that until we get to the wind tunnel things there. And then here we are again, back in the same predicament we were in before. The only thing that I see that's different is that there is a arrow pointing over to this, and there is a teleporter behind this thing. But none of this is adding up for me at all. I don't know about you guys, but this is... I don't know where the hell to go from here. I'm stuck, for sure. Osric says, August can't come soon enough. What happens in August? Unless you mean August of 2019? Because Doom Eternal, I don't think, is coming out this year. Oh, QuakeCon. Right. Duh. It's Ter Shibboleth. It's Zarby. Hey, Gil. Good to see you, buddy. Are you holding forward whilst in the air? Paul? Yes. I can assure you that I am indeed doing that. So let's try it again. Whoa. Let's miss it again. Oh, we almost got in there. See, the problem is that there's no, like, actual ledge there. Where there's a ledge where the yellow lip is at up there, they actually have a blue ledge matching it, so there's, like, no real way to get up in there. Oh, my God. Has to be something I'm missing here. Has to be. Alright. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta do this because I cannot quite. We're cheating. I don't know if this is how we're actually supposed to get up in here or what, but I can't do it anymore. Killing me. What? No. No. You're not putting me back on the ground. I will be pushing this. Thank you. Gotta make sure I'm not clipping anything once I turn it off here. Lame. Osric says, it's interesting because you mentioned earlier the new Doom reminds you of Quake, and I think I know why. The movement speed is slower and the enemies are less in quantity and far more dangerous. Yeah, that's kind of my thing. I like rooms full of enemies. I mean, I'm cool with that, but I don't like a map to be completely clustered with enemies, so I guess that's my thing. And Bullseye, this map, you just need like an eye roll there, right? Gil says, I thought Ter Shibboleth, a big Egyptian thing. Yeah, I guess this could be considered Egyptian, this big emblem in the back here. But the first map wasn't Egyptian, it was all sand and beach and stuff like that, so I don't know. Osric says, as a result, it forces you to be on your feet far more, react quicker, and play faster, whereas in the original Doom, you could just sidestep a good chunk of attacks. In my opinion, you can't fit there yet. Okay, Grim Fandango. You tell me where to go, then, because I'm at a fucking loss here. Sorry, language. There is something here I am just not putting together. I hit this button. The last action I did is I hit this button. These came down. So is there something else in here I gotta do? Like, what the hell am I not seeing? I see this thing. This thing's got arrow, like, if I... oh, I see. The arrow that's pointing over to it means that if you go through that teleporter, it'll go... and this will... something will happen with this, I guess? But what will happen with that? I don't know. And what happens with this button up here that I can't reach? No idea. Well, I made it on top of this thing, whatever that means. So if I go... yeah, if I go through that, that's just going to take me back where I was. No idea. No idea. Bulls, I was kind of thinking that as well. It looked like lips on the blue portion. Have you tried jumping in the opposite direction? We can. I see that there is a crate there, but if I jump the opposite direction, I can't quite reach this crate. Like, I can't get on top of it, I can't get near it. And I don't think that there's anything here. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I really don't. Also, because you missed it earlier, second boss is done, and the beta will be more than likely next month for episode 2. Very cool. Congrats, ArrrCee. Congrats on your episode 2 for your game. Very, very cool. Looking forward to checking it out and finding no secrets in episode 2 as well. Marito, welcome back. Yeah, Gil, where is the fucking way? Exactly. That's... I feel the exact same way, dude. Like, where am I supposed to go from here? I'm assuming we're gonna hit this button and then it's gonna open up this thing so you can go through the teleporter, but like, I don't know what in the hell is going on here. Can I finally sit up here now? Hey, we got up. Okay. Good, good, good. Alright, let's save there, because Jesus Christ. Yeah, see? Exactly what I thought. So how in the hell was someone supposed to get up here? Have you guys played through this? I know you guys said this was an older map pack. I figured everyone had already played it but me. I thought everyone would be like, hey, do this. Let's see, rocket jump off the crate into the button. Yeah, unfortunately, that was not an option because I have no rocket launcher. So there's that too. And Jesus, how tight is that space? Bullseye says. And Grim Fandango says he skipped it. Well, either way, we got the teleporter now, so whatevs. All right, so now we're in this thing, and now we got to jump on the moving crate. Which I can barely see. We're dead. Let's try it again. And we're dead again. And, oh geez, I cannot time this. Alright, one more time. There we go. Okay. So that leads there. So where are we supposed to go from here? Like, I'm on the crate, big deal, right? Oh, hello. Shamblers and everything here. Welcoming me to a very strange and crazy Quake map. It's interesting. This was really promising. The first map, you know, very big and fun and silly, you know? Like a big, silly beach resort type of thing. This map, I don't know what happened here. Like, the whole idea of the puzzle and everything was actually pretty cool. Good idea. This is actually pretty awesome that everything is moving like that. But the thing that sucks is, like, it's like... It seems like he put up, like, roadblocks in a way that keeps you from finishing it in certain aspects. Alright. Save again, I guess? Okay, so that happened. That's open now. Which looks to be the only way to go. I might as well grab these because I don't know. Oh my god, ArrrCee. Yay, you did it. And Bullseye, fatality. Oh, that's lava. That was one game that was not announced this year at E3 that everyone was expecting was a new Mortal Kombat. I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed that they didn't. I am a big fan of the newer Mortal Kombat games that they have been releasing as of late. They're very, very well made. Not to mention, lots of fun. Hey, we found the way. Oh my god, and there's a spawn. And I'm in the lava. Alvin, sometimes I frustrate you. How do you think I feel, dude? Let's see here. Grim Fandango, Fiend was confused too. Bullseye, I think that is exactly it. I think this is a great idea. Strange execution, though. I don't even necessarily think that this is awful. It just obviously need a bit more tweaking, you know? And it's also a map that they really could have spent a little bit more time on making it just a little bit more pretty. Because there are things about it that make a lot of sense, like the arrows pointing to which way the teleporters take you and that kind of stuff. Like, that's good stuff. But making it a big warehouse with, like, unspecific cartons all over the place and then, like, stuff up on the ceiling because... I mean, that's part of the whole thing, right? It's gotta look messy for it to be a puzzle, so that way it's confusing in a way to make it hard to do. I get where he's coming from, I really do. But in some aspects, it is just too much. And this room would have been a lot of fun to figure out had it not been for that one thing with the wind tunnels. That part sucked. The rest of it was actually fun to try and figure out, you know? Oh, is that true, ArrrCee? Please, pay me your argument for this. I want to talk about this. He says, you made a video stating who cares who won E3, which I still support, because who does care? Because my whole point is, like, we all get these games to play, regardless of what system they're on. Why does it matter? We all know it totally matters in exactly who lost it. Well, nobody loses anything. There's no prize. There's no first place, second place, third place. It doesn't exist. It's like a made-up competition that fanboys create. So. Alright, red armor. EA won first place. I could totally see it. Let's see here. Alright, nails. This is an interesting area. Quite a bit different than where we were there. So, like I was saying earlier, it's really interesting that he decided to make, like, this cool beachfront level as the first level, and then all of a sudden you take this rowboat out, instead of continuing the story of, like, I don't know, you could have done anything with the rowboat. You could have jumped in the rowboat, ended the level, and then you end up like, oh, you find yourself stranded on this spooky island, there's a hole in your boat, and what are you gonna do now? But randomly you're thrown into this, like, puzzly warehouse. I don't get it. I don't get the flow. Listen, guys, I'm no game designer. Most of the time, I'm probably wrong about my opinions, to be quite honest. As they are just only that. They're my opinions, right? But I like to think I'm right some of the time. And this might be one of those times. Wow, this room is psychedelic. Wow. Do you guys ever go through one of those, like, crazy time tunnels at, like, a carnival? Where you walk through, it's hard to walk through, and you're kind of like, oh, do you lose your balance because the whole room is spinning? Like you were going to do anything there, Grunt. Come on. 63 out of 87. Let's get through this friggin' level here. We are almost through it. I'll let them infight a bit here. Let's see what's on the other side. Yeah, plus, guys, you know, ArrrCee, I know you're completely pulling my chain and everything, but, I'm part of the PC quote-unquote master race, so I don't really care about your guys' frivolous little fight anyway, because I'm just gonna play stuff on PC. Brr. As all the stupid PC guys always say, right? I'm just gonna say basically how I feel about games, which is just like, I like all games in every game from any system, all walks of life, whatever. There are good games and there are bad games, and I think that's really all there is, you know? Grim Fandango. Yeah, Carnival Time Tunnels. You enter fresh, you exit with a puke on your shirt. Yeah. They're terrible. I'll never walk through another one of those as long as I live. This feels like, I'm on the top of a blimp, like, fighting my way across. You guys, ever play Time Splitters? Time Splitters, was a great series of FPSs, and they had a level in it where you were fighting on top of a blimp, and this level reminds me of that. Oh, there's a Shambi. See if they'll do some infighting here. Maybe not. But at least I got plenty of room here to take him out. So this level's almost in stark contrast to the first level where there is ammo and weapons and stuff to pick up all over the place. Very strange how both levels are so inconsistent from each other as far as that sort of design idea. Alright, we got... Where's that scrag at? Oh, you're on the outside of the fence here. Well, you're gonna go die in the void. See ya. See ya, dude. Alright, here we go. Where are we at? 84 out of 87. We're at the end here, guys. We can finally move on to a new one. Bullseye says, you got a new Hitman, Doom, Resident Evil, don't care about the rest. There you go. See? You found the games you want to play. That's all that matters. Where's the Vor? I heard it. I see the Fiend. Alright, Vor, you're around the corner. Oh, there's two of them. Alright, we're gonna run like hell. Alright, blow those up, and then we'll go grab these nails. Let's go after this last Vor, and let's get the hell out of this level, huh? I feel like I'm in a bad nightmare with this one. There you are. You're done. Don't even try to fight it. That's actually 100%, so let's jump through. Good lord, that level alone took almost 40 minutes to play through. Yikes. Oh man. At least we get this nice dizzying effect here on the intermission screen. If you like GoldenEye or Perfect Dark, this is from some of the rare guys. I wish there was a PC port. They're perfect old school FPS games. Yeah, Time Splitters Marito, I believe is what you're referring to. But yeah, Time Splitters 2 and 3. Excellent games. The first one on PS2 is it's a little light on content. Still a fun little game, but 2 is, I think, the sweet spot. If you get Time Splitters 2 or play that in some way, great game. Yeah, Alvin. Resident Evil. That Resident Evil 2 reveal was, like, pretty amazing, honestly. Oops, here we go. As I've said before, like, I'm not even the biggest Resident Evil fan, but that just looked great. Alright, this is called Sun. We got 130 kills to make no secrets. No secrets? No secrets for 2 maps in a row. Why no secrets? Not really so much that I'd be able to find them, but at least put them in. Now, I don't know much about Ken Chenner, the person behind these maps. I'm assuming they must be new in some way to the scene. They've made some beautiful maps here. I love the textures in the first and this map. The second map, I'm going to have to leave off that list because I don't think it was a very pretty map, to be quite fair. But it definitely did some nice work on the first map and this one so far. So if he's new, I mean, he's definitely batting 1,000 with custom textures and that kind of thing. However, what I will say though is that actual design and use, use of secrets, that kind of stuff is, I mean, you gotta have secrets in there. That's the Quake way, right? Take him out from a distance. He can't get over to me. Little mistake there, putting him out there. This skybox is harsh on the eyes, though. I will say that. And we got... Oop, don't want to grab that Ring of Shadows yet. I don't know what that's actually for. Marito says that he has Time Splitters 2 on GameCube. That's where I played it, too. Time Splitters 2 and 3 on the GameCube. Absolutely love both of those games. Of course, Gil, I prefer Quake for gameplay and mods. Well, hey, we're still playing Quake all these years later. I can't really give you any crap for that, right? Good game, yes, but not on PC. Alvin actually platinumed RE7 on PlayStation. Plan on doing the same for RE2. Yeah, Alvin is a huge Resident Evil fan. If you guys are into Resident Evil, big time, I definitely recommend checking out his channel because he has a lot of Resident Evil streams where he plays through the game. And Alvin, at this point, have you played through every Resident Evil game on your channel? I know at one point, I know you love the series so much, but you were trying to get so much of it done. I remember you saying like you were getting yourself kind of burnt out on the series and streaming and all that stuff, right? All right, let's keep going here. Do we want to go up and around or... See, like the kind of stuff he did here is actually pretty. Like he got the big rocks all over the place. Look at that. If you look down, that's cool. That looks really good. Stuff like that is really, really well done in this. But it's weird because there's parts of this that feel like almost unpolished or unfinished in a way. Wow, really dark back here, but I gotta remember that there's armor there to grab. Time Splitters is pretty similar to Quake in how fast-paced it is. Obviously, no nails, no demons. Yeah, I could agree with that. Time Splitters has a much more like tongue-in-cheek, goofy aesthetic and feel to it. Time Splitters 3, exactly what Bullseye says here. Time Splitters 3 is funny as hell. Time to split. I do remember that. They tried to give Cortez was his name, right? They tried to give him like a personality and stuff like that. Those were really fun games. People have been clamoring for a new Time Splitters game for a long time, too. And I really hope that they get to put out just a full-fledged Time Splitters game on PC. And if they don't, I hope that someday they at least... Where are you? There you are. Oh, the colors in this room are killing my eyes, dude. I hope they at least get to release, like, HD versions of Time Splitters 1 and 2 on Steam or something like that. Like, maybe Night Dive could do that. That would be awesome. This looks like it's going to open at some point or something. It's like indented? Or is that might just be the texture, but I can't tell. Oh my god, guys, this room is giving me a headache. I can't tell the enemies from... Ugh. Ugh. I don't like it. I do not like it, Sam I am. I will not frag in this can. I will not frag you here or there. I will not frag you anywhere. Not in this place. Good lord. Eyes are going to be bleeding by the time I finish this one. Ugh, and it's still here. ArrrCee no like. I'm reverting back to childhood memories, guys. I can't form thoughts anymore. These textures are just... Hey, look, a gong. That's the sound it makes? Come on. You put a gong in your level. Give it a gong sound. Am I right, guys? Oy vey. Alright, what do we miss here? Marito, you know what's another old FPS game they need to remake or re-release? No One Lives Forever. You know, I never got around to that one, actually. Is that pretty good? That game is in limbo and it pisses me off. Shadow Warrior or Rise of the Triad. They did a remake of Rise of the Triad. They did an HD update for that. Which I played a little bit of it. And it's okay. But I did not stick with it. Bullseye, Dr. Seuss just rolled over in his Quake grave. I love that. I would like to think that Dr. Seuss would have liked Quake. Don't you? We'll come out with a new Dr. Seuss book called Frag I Am or something like that. What's up, Knights? This is really nice. I love this like little bonsai garden area down here. This is cool. Oh my god, look at all the scrags just wanting a piece out there. Alright, so I've already talked about it a little bit. Oh my god, Scrag. Oh my god. You've got to die. Look at him, just like... I feel like he's the duck at the carnival. Like, we're talking about carnivals a lot today, but he's the duck going through the windows, you know, and can't hit me. At least we can grab that now. We gotta talk about the colors in this level, guys, because my eyes are straining in this one. Maybe the colors are a little more muted on the stream or whatever, but they are bright on my screen. You got this orange skybox. You got these, like, crazily colored rooms. Like, look at this. Like, I know that it's going for, like, this Asian aesthetic. I get it, but, like, man, this is just... It's too much for me. That's all I can say. Oh my god, Bullseye, that's a great one. 1 Fiend, 2 Fiend, Red Fiend, Blue Fiend. I can't top that one. That's really great. Grim Fandango, thank you for joining, my friend. Always great to see you. No One Lives Forever is really hard if you're playing like a spy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that one out if you guys are really into that one. Alright, so is there nothing in this house? Because we came all the way up here. I see nothing. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in the bonsai room. So we go back down, having not collected any keys. Oh my god. We did not go that way, that's right. So up there is just like... It's more fun time, exploration time. That's what it is. Hello. Hello, knights. Alright, we got that. Oh my god, Christ, die already. You guys are pissing me off, man. Alright, let's grab these nails. Give ourselves a save. What are we up to? 40 out of 130. Man, we still got 90 enemies to go in this one. Oy. Alright, die, die, die. Okay, dead. Where you at, Scrag? Did I get him? Must have. I gotta keep in mind that I now have the grenade launcher. Opens elsewhere. Look for a hole in the floor. Okay. Here's a hole in the floor. Whoa! Trapped. Like a rat. We hit that button. Alright, so we need the silver key for this area. Might as well take out these knights real quick. There we go. Alright, so that's open now. Great. And we got a whole nother area to go here. Opens from the other side. Okay, so we gotta find a way through there. So back up here, I guess? Alright, more water. Gotta stay hydrated. Let's see here. Alvin, I feel alone because I'm the only PS gamer here. Yeah, Alvin, you are among the PC brethren here. I hate to tell you. It's a very Quake-oriented stream. We're very Quake and PC-oriented, I should say. But that, you know... PlayStation's not a bad thing, my friend. Again, we gotta remember that there are no sides to games. Oh my god, he was behind me the whole time? There are no sides to these games, my friend. You enjoy what you enjoy, and that's all there is to it. You're not lonely as long as you're with other gamers, see? I'm running back here to get health and stuff because I absolutely need it. That is not a rotten pack. Is there another rotten pack around here? Maybe not. Alright. Let's see if we can go up there and take out the Shambler now. I can hear him up there doing his little weird grunting thing. Where are you, jerk? Die! Thank you. Now we're going back for the health again. Oy vey. Paul says that it looks like that the architecture might be hooking you up a bit. Yeah, Paul, I think that's a really good way of putting it. It is, it's definitely tight. In certain areas here, especially these corridors and stuff here. Doesn't seem like they really want me to be, you know, they don't want me to be a little bit more free and open to get around. So I'm definitely getting caught up on things. Maneuvering hasn't been too big a deal yet. I just know that at some point I'm going to forget that the silver key thing is down that way because this map is so large. Alright, keep going, this way. What do I got for ammo? Just a grenade launcher? Oh, here we go. Need the gold rune key. And here's a button. Only one more to go, which is on the other side. I also feel like that if you are playing Quake and you're in a level this big, that when you find something like this, the key thing over here, where it's like you need the gold room key, and you have this gigantic level to try to find it in, I feel like the actual subtitle should just say, you need the gold room key. Now go find it, asshole. Like, that's what it should say, because that's what you feel like trying to look for this goddamn thing in this huge level. It's ridiculous. Alright, so that... is that doorway open now? It is not. It says it opens from the other side. I don't know. Let's do that there. Yeah, so the great thing about Quake, guys... you already know this. You don't need a completely updated brand new laptop just to play Quake. You can play it on any computer. Any laptop you got will run Quake. Yeah, Bullseye says he's a PlayStation and PC gamer, so that's good. Alright, I'm gonna save here. I don't know if I gotta try to make this as a jump. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I can just walk across. I'll take it. Oh, we got a knight. Who will not be dead. There he is. Okay, he is dead. I was gonna say, he won't be dead by the time I'm out of nails. Here's another one. Jumped over your stupid fireballs, dude. Ah! Oh my god. Dumb dogs. What were they thinking? Look at that. Alright, what do we got here? Where are we at? We're at 50. We're only at 55. Holy shit. It's one thing to make a map with a lot of enemies. It's another thing to make a map with a lot of enemies where everything is so spread out. Feels like we're not really making much progress. Alright, down we go. Shoot him! Oh! Good lord! That really did a number on my health there. Get some more of those. Let's go back to the nails, I guess. Grab the armor. There's some more health for me. Alright, we got some kind of weird drop-off over here. There's a fiend. He cannot get up these stairs because they're too steep for him. You see him darting back and forth here because these stairs are too steep. If you ever make a level, guys, and you see your guy judder like this as you're going up it, like you see the stairs judder like that, that means your stairs are too steep. You could make him up it, but it is a disorienting thing to watch, you know? Let's see here. Gil going into, like, why... Oh, Gil, don't be sorry for your English, buddy. Have a good night. But But he was going into why Quake and Doom have lasted all these long is because of custom mods and makes and mods and maps and stuff like that. Bullseye, any chance you'll be going to QuakeCon, growing the brand, self-promotion, hangout? Bullseye, the unfortunate thing is that I don't think anybody knows who I am, nor do they care. I would love to go to QuakeCon, though. Never got to go. Is that in Austin? I know it's in Texas, right? We never found the key, did we? We must find the key. That's not how you spell Mark 5. I'm sorry, Marito. Quake Spasm. Quake Spasm is just so easy to use. I saw guys in chat a little while back kind of making fun of everybody because they're like, if it doesn't say Quake Spasm, no one's going to use it. But it's like, it's just such an easy thing to use. I haven't used Mark 5, so I can't really speak to it. I'm not going to... Definitely not going to talk down to it or anything like that, but like, once I find something that works really well, I'm not going to keep messing around with it. That's just how I am, though. But Quake Spasm works great. Oh, here we go. We had to go up. Who's up here? Who's up here? There we go. There's the pen. Oh man, we never grabbed the pentagram in that first map. Wasted opportunity. Oh shit. Oh shit. Switch! No! No! Leave me alone! I'm just trying to get- oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, that is not good. Gotta get in here, gotta get this pen at this point. I gotta take him out this way, guys. It's the only chance I have here, because I don't have any other... I got no other animal. Bring it on, jerks. I'm taking you out quickly, too. Because I still got the pen. I gotta use it. Alright, we open that one up. It brings it down. Now we can get the silver key. Good lord. 76 out of 130. We've definitely... we've definitely made progress, but we still got ways to go. Mark 5 has a built-in predicted install, though. That's pretty cool. I did not know that. I love the predicted program. Is that what you're talking about, Marito? The program you can download, you know? It also has a level select GUI and your choice of renderers. That's kind of cool. I did not know all that stuff about it. I may have to go check it out just to see it. Paul, great pent run. I got very lucky there, dude. Very, very lucky. Because I was like at 11 health. I thought I was done for. Here, I can grab a rotten pack here. And this is where we gotta go. And we have got to go. Alright, the pillars are down. There's another way to go down. There's a mega health. Can open that up. No one saw us, so we're doing okay here. The gold key is now accessible. Let's do another save. We're gonna just try to blast through the rest of this real quick. Go down already. You know you're gonna die, just go down. There better be something at the end of this. I'm using all my ammo on these guys. Whoa! Oh boy. Hey, dude. Who's there? There they are. Alright, I don't know that I have enough nails for him, but we're gonna attempt it here. You got me a little bit there. And there. Oh god, we're back to axing. Run! Oh my god. I hate you, Shambler. Absolutely hate you. Okay, so there's the gold key. There's a bunch of scrags who want a piece of me as soon as I grab that. I am stuck. Rockets rain down from the fortress. What? Oh my god, they are shooting rockets. We gotta get the hell out of here. Okay, yes, here we go. Alright, there's a save. And up we go again. We should be able to get to the back here. And I don't know how I'm able to navigate this level. Somehow I'm remembering where I gotta go and everything. This was not the way to go, though. Because that does not, it doesn't lead over to that weird cliffside area. So I think we gotta go over here. We gotta go up here. Almost got hit by a rocket right there. So we're gonna quick save there. Let's run over here. Of course, there's another shambler, and I have, like, no good weapons to use on him. Sweet. Ugh. Boom! Jibbed. And somehow that shambler is still getting a piece of me there. Alright. I'm gonna save here against my better judgment. Never did open that. Where is this jerk at? Okay, he's down. Good lord. Grabbing this health. Whoa! They're still shooting rockets at me. Alright, here's the gold key. Step inside the circle and the... Step inside the circle and the spirit of the line will guide you. I guess we're going. We're only at 89 out of 130. Unless we skipped a lot of enemies, we still got some to take out here. Oh, is it guiding me up here to the back of this cave? Oh, shit. Talk about not giving me any room to fight here. Oh, jeez, and I almost killed myself there, so that's great. Let's hit that button. Circular pagoda is now accessible. And how the hell am I supposed to get there? I gotta drop into the... What is... This map is crazy, man. There's so many places to go. It's insane. Alright, Gil, have a good night, buddy. We will all frag you later, for sure. Alright, okay, yeah, that's exactly what I need. I need to get hit again so I can lose even more health. Get the fuck away from me. Good lord. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. There was nothing I could do there. I think my save is from where I was fighting the shambler here, if I remember correctly. Now I know what to expect, and now I keep getting hit by something. I assume rockets. This map is pretty difficult, I gotta say. I would say it's more difficult than fun, to be quite fair. I definitely support its uniqueness, because it's got a cool texture set, you know, in some areas anyway. There's that house that just looks like puke. But this looks cool. I like this area. Oh my god, I can't even reach the friggin' shambler from here. Okay, I got him there. Where are you? Back to humping the wall. I don't think I hit him with any of those. I got him with one. There we go. Okay, tummy ache death. Let's save there so we don't have to do that again. Bullseye says these maps feel like an exercise in aggravation. I would definitely say that this map feels that way for me, for sure. And the second map felt that way too. It's interesting because the first map didn't feel that way. The first map, the beach resort, was just a big, fun, silly map. So, I don't know, man. I really don't. You do get a nice view of the place here, though. Like I said, texture usage looks great. These houses and everything, pagoda, they look great. And I don't have anything to switch over to, do I? Oh, I do. Alright, I need that health. Okay, and you're dead. Alright, great. We are gonna... we're gonna incrementally save here as much as we can. Oh, I felt a cat at my feet. I thought it was Sushi, but it's actually my wife's cat, who actually doesn't come down here very often. So it was very surprising to see her kind of prowling around. I thought it was going to be Sushi. As you can see, Sushi has not been joining me as of late all that much. I don't know why, but is the chat not working for you guys, Paul? I see the word test. Did something blank out? I don't have any dropped frames or anything over here. Yeah, Gil, I hope to see you later too, buddy. Or Steam or other. Yeah, have yourself a great night or day, whatever time it is over there, my friend. Thank you for joining. Great to see you. Okay, I think we're good. Did the chat go down, guys? That's kind of weird. Alright, we're back. I'm gonna hang out here for just a mo. Okay, you're dead. Another save. Okay, yeah, I think the chat is good. I wonder if it went down. That would be really weird if it did. Normally the whole stream goes down if that kind of stuff happens. Alright, the thing is jibbed. What are we at? 93. Oh god. Now we have all these stupid scrags coming after us. All at the same time. Oh, that one hit the post. There we go. That's a nice explosion of jibs there. We still got all these rockets. Okay, so we gotta save here. And we gotta go up and get into the pagoda, I guess? Is that what we gotta do here? Oh god, another shambler. Can you use the Ring of Shadows after you've aggroed something and they can't see you? Or how does that work? It does not work that way. Okay. Good to know. I don't know that there's a way I can get away from the shambler then without him seeing me then. Alright, this is how we're gonna have to do it here. Just gonna litter the bridge here with stuff. Oh, he's fighting the scrag. That's pretty great. Alright, we got him. We used up a good portion of our rockets to do it. That's interesting. Did the whole stream go down, guys? Or was it just the chat? That was killed by random rocket being shot at me. Wow. Paul, I like that. Thank you, buddy. You show remarkable patience given the week you had. Thank you. Marito, what I was trying to say was that Ter Shib is basically the definition of a screenshot map pack. Yeah, I gotcha. I really appreciate the detail, but I don't think a lot of maps are all that fun. And just chat went down. Okay, good. I want to see what you linked to over here, Bullseye. Oh, it was your emoticon. You know, sometimes the chat that I'm watching over here, sometimes the emoticons come up as, oops. Sometimes they come up as links, you know, which is kind of weird. I'm glad I saved right there, though. I didn't want to have to deal with that shambler part again. Alright, so I was running through here at this part. See that rocket just exploded right behind me there. Hey, oh my god. Alright. Not that way. Alright, we're definitely going to finish this map because we're getting very close. But what I am going to say is that there's still two maps in this pack. Okay? And if the next two maps, at least the next one, if it's as frustrating as I've been dealing with in this one and two, I don't know how much of it I'm actually going to want to play. So, I'm just forewarning you guys a little bit here. That's all. That I may not want to finish this pack if it comes down to that. Oh, we got a Vor hanging out in here. It's dead. Okay, good. Save here. Let's switch back to this shotgun. Because the thing with this map that's interesting is I could totally see what the author was going for. He's like, yeah, this is going to be like a big, epic, you know, Asian-inspired map with, like, rockets that are being shot down from the heavens and everything, and you gotta... Oh my god. Rockets being shot down from the heavens and all this other stuff going down. Like, I could totally see what he was going for, you know what I mean? But it's just like, it's too much. Alright, you're gone. You're gone. Let's grab that. Let's save again. The Fiend takes a hit, man. Oh my god, did you see that? We kill one Fiend, and then they put another Fiend right at me like this. What kind of bullshit is that? Wow. That, you know, what's interesting about that one, I know it says 28 minutes. I know I died quite a few times getting through this one, but that one felt like eternity to try to get through. Oh my god. So I said it a few times already. The first map was a fun beach resort type map. I had a lot of fun with it. Silly fun, get in the rowboat, great idea, you know. Second map, okay, I kind of see what you're going for. You got this like puzzle warehouse thing. Probably not the best map to put into this, because it's supposed to be a campaign, I would assume. Not the best map to put into the campaign is if you're trying to make a continual story. And, of course, parts of that puzzle were really confusing. This one, grand scale, amazing idea. Lots of great texture usage in parts. Puke green buildings with the wallpaper and everything. Hurts my eyes. I can't do it anymore. Too many shamblers, not enough ammo. If you're going to put that many shamblers out to take people out, you need to give people more ammo to take the shamblers out. I know I was able to get through it, but like your run-of-the-mill normal Quaker is not going to like play through this and you know, wholeheartedly enjoy it unless they want to you know, deal with like all of these sort of headaches that come up. Being teleported into areas where enemies are right in front of you, where they come at you, like these trap areas. That's not a good thing to do to people either. You got to give people room. You got to give them, even if you want to put someone into a new area surrounded by enemies, you got to give them room to figure out what they're doing, collect some stuff around them, you know. Look at horde fight rooms, for example, to kind of like get an idea on how that works, you know that? And Bullseye makes a really good point. All of that and no secrets, and wow, that's bold. So yeah, I got to agree. Not putting secrets in your map, at least from my perspective, is a sure sign of someone who's new to the community. Sort of, I would say, an amateur mistake. Having trouble getting out the words, but you got to put secrets in your Quake maps, guys. You have to. But that one, like the puzzly map that we just played through, the second one before that Asian inspired one, that one was forgivable because he was trying to do something different. That third one, I don't know that I could really give a lot of leeway on that. It's too big for its own good. It's too there's not enough. You know how you say something is too ambitious? It's too ambitious in size, but there isn't a lot of variation. It's just a lot of like the same building, like 3 or 4 of them, and then eventually like rockets start shooting out of the sky too for no reason. Like, I'm sure it's based on a story or old folklore or whatever, which is great, but like getting killed by a rocket after you kill a shambler, like imagine, you know, if I didn't quick save there, like, and I had to go all the way back, like, it's just frustration, man. It's unfortunate, and I apologize because I don't like to be negative on this stream at all. I like to give people like constructive criticism on stuff and everything, and I feel like I'm giving a little bit of that here, but that map felt like it really wasn't aiming to please the player, which I find to be a very big problem. When you're a mapper, your first goal should be making a map that the player is going to enjoy. That shouldn't be too much to ask. Now, I get it if you're making a map pack. That was mentioned, Marito mentioned that this is supposed to be like a screenshot map pack where it was pretty much made to have beautiful screenshots. Fine, I get it. But tell people that ahead of time. Don't try to like make it into a map that's, you know, more than what it is, you know. But Bullseye says, "Oh, thanks again for the feedback on the mic. I picked up a Blue Yeti and I'm loving it." Awesome, dude. I'm glad you are. I still think that you probably would have been fine with a Snowball because I got the Yeti. I do really like it. But I think I would have been just fine with the Snowball too if I stuck with it and just like worked with it a little bit. But I used the Snowball for a good 100 and I don't know, 100 and some episodes on the Quake Grave. So all those early episodes, the first 100 and something, are all recorded with the Snowball. All right, so this one is called Shattered Soul of the Scarabus. That's hard to say. And it's another gigantic map, 181 kills to make and 5 secrets to find. And yeah, Yeti does sound sexier once you put the like final touches on it and everything. It sounds really, really good. All right, so this is a ginormous map, so we'll see how far we get to go. In this world, Shamblers and Vores are significantly weaker. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay. So he's got half his health? Possibly. At least we have secrets in this one. We got 5 secrets. So very interesting here. Love the big, you know, towers over there with the bridges going between and everything. You got this big... Look at this disgusting, like, red stuff connecting the towers back there. Like, what is that? That looks really sick. Not sure what's supposed to be on the floor, though. Is that supposed to be, like, a city below, or is it rocks? I can't really make it out. I think, yeah, because it looks like the rooftop is something, but it doesn't quite work all that well with that look. I don't know. Oh no, the name Yeti, LOL. That's I'm that shallow at times. Yeah, if you say I'm using a Blue Yeti, it definitely sounds like cooler than saying like I'm using a Snowball. Snowball definitely has like kind of like a kiddie sound to it, which I think was in the marketing for on purpose that way. You know, like if you're a kid, you don't mind if you have a microphone called a Snowball, but if you're an adult, you're kind of like, I'm gonna get the Yeti. God damn it. Wow, these stairways are huge. And that's only 5 enemies in. Good lord, I can only imagine how big this is. The Vores do not feel that much weaker than they normally are. They are definitely weaker, but it's not... I wouldn't say it's significant. I think significant is like... It takes me like 5 nails to kill these Vores. That's what I think of. Maybe significant is used as like an idea of like, you know, when someone gives you 10% off of something, they're like, it's a significant discount. You're like, off of $10, it's $1. It's not that much. There's no way I could escape that. Oh, is this Shambler actually able to walk these stairs? Wow, he is. Okay. I didn't think he'd be able to. Oh my god, you stupid scrag. These Tim Burton-esque light things are kind of interesting. They're holding the claw holding the orb at the end of them. That's kind of cool. Let's see here. I hope I didn't lose all you guys in chat again. Sounds like it's running a bit weird tonight. Okay, Fiend is down. Let's give ourselves a save. The clock is a very cool touch. I love the clock going all over the place. It's very, very cool. And then there's a big eyeball out there. The eyeball thing is a cool idea, but I don't know that that really works because the eyeball kind of looks like it was just drawn in MS Paint and then put in there, you know? I would have probably jumped onto... I don't know, like some kind of a photo stock website, like a Shutterstock or something like that, and try to grab like a real looking eyeball for that. That's just me though. Because I'm sure there's like 3D rendered eyeballs or something that are available to use. May have looked better, because I'm assuming that's just like a JPEG or a TGA file, or whatever everybody uses for textures nowadays. I don't know. But yeah, that doesn't, like, I get the idea with it. I get what he's going for with it, but it doesn't look the best. Alright, we're at 25 out of 181. Got these big spikes coming up out of the rooftop here. Bunch of rockets to collect here. Health. Yeah, Paul says, a little cartoony. Yeah, I know, look at the... The thing, and I don't mean to laugh, because I know, you know, people are putting hard work into this kind of stuff, but it's like, you get monsters that look pretty ferocious, even for an older game, and then you get, like, this real cartoony, you know, silly Ren and Stimpy eyeball in there, and it's just, it doesn't fit the motif. I feel like an art critic now. Oh, that one made it through. Luckily, there's a lot of stuff to hide from. Or hide behind, I should say. Get a Resident Evil eye, then you're talking spooky. There you go. Alvin knows what's up. Alright, we're gonna switch back over to this. Okay, it's down. We gotta run from another vor ball here, though. Alright. So I think I know what the issue is with these maps. They're really big, they're really impressive, they look nice for the most part. But the thing about them is that they're too big for their own good because they're too sparse. Like, enemies should be much more clumped together. Like, I'm more impressed with a map that squeezes, you know, 80 to 100 enemies into a, you know, a map that's like probably a third to half the size of this. Like, big stuff is always impressive, but when you're kind of grabbing it and just like repurposing it throughout the whole level, it kind of starts to lose its luster a little bit, if that makes sense. And then just making stuff big for the sake of making it big, to me, is just not always the best choice, you know? Paul Paul calls it BSP2 abuse. That's a really good way of putting it. Alright, we got a teleporter to jump through. Let's hit a save here and see what happens. Whoa, okay, that's a cool little trick. That's a cool little trick. I like that. Oh geez, another shambler. You asked for it, you got it. It's shambler, people. Significantly decreased. Okay, let's move on here. Hello. That was a trap if I've ever seen one. He's dodging my grenades. Jerk. Whoa. Apologize, 1 second. Dropped my phone. This is a big whoa. Alvin says, speaking of, have you seen the movie Heredity, anyone? I have not seen it yet, Alvin. I really want to. I've heard very good things about it. I did watch a part of the Red Letter Media review for it. Wow, there's a vor down there just waiting to come up and get me. So I'm definitely looking forward to going to check it out. But I don't really go to the movie theater anymore. I'm too old, and I get mad in the theater when people talk and use their phones nowadays, and I feel like it's worse as it's ever been, so I tend to not go anymore. Bullseye says, that's why I was uncertain about trying to make a Jedi Outcast-sized map, because Quake's mechanics and enemies don't necessarily lend themselves to vast open areas. It's a very good point. They don't, do they? First zombies we've seen. There's the vor. And I didn't hit the vor with any of those grenades. But I'll hit her with these. I keep forgetting that they are significantly decreased in damage. 2 grenades took out that Vor no problem. Normally I think about 4 of them do it. Okay, we got a bunch of pops here. Whoa, things are moving. Okay. Did you see that eyeball? Alright, we do have some other weapons now at our disposal, so let's use them. You're down. Okay. That was a very interesting twist. So this is kind of cool. So the level is unfolding into something different, and look, the eye keeps following you. So if you look up, the eye is following you around. Now, the thing is that again, I have to go back to the... Oh, where are we going? No, let's go back up. I don't want to go back down here. No, back up. Back up. Die already. There you go. Can we go up, please? Where? Okay, thank you. I will not be coming back to that elevator. Alvin says, bro, I love scary movies, but I'm hard to scare, but this movie will have you scared. It's amazing. Cool. I'm looking forward to it. Paul says, yeah, I only go gold class if I really want to see something on a biggish screen. Yeah, I just, last time I went to go see it, and everybody in it was just, like, super disrespectful. And I think I talked about this on Twitter a little bit. I really don't mind if people, you know, jump around, scare, you know, laugh during certain parts of the movie. That doesn't bother me, but I had several people in the movie theater using their phones to not only take pictures with the flash on, but there's now a thing where they have a ringer flash thing that they can do. So if you turn it on so your phone rings, it actually flashes a bunch of times. And 2 people in the movie had this on, so I don't know if they were getting texts or getting phone calls, whatever it was, but it would flash every time they got something. And I was getting so pissed off, and I was like, at that moment, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I absolutely can't. I can't do it anymore. And that's why I say I always blame it on being like an old man, because it feels like an old man thing. But I'm like, I'm there, I want to watch the movie, and people, you know, kids are there because they're just wasting time, which is fine. But I actually love movies, and I love going to see movies, and I can't enjoy them anymore. Yeah, at the theater. The theater used to be my favorite thing to go do. I would say, actually just about 10 years ago, when I started my current job, I was at a point in my life where I would go see almost every single movie that was in the theater, so people would be like, you know, oh, hey, ArrrCee, you know, what do you think of this movie that came out? And I'd be like, oh, yeah, that one was pretty good. You know, they had this and had that. These stairs are really weird, by the way. Oh my god, die already. Dude, die! Wow. But yeah, I just got to a point where, like, I don't even go to the theater more than, like, I went once last year, and the year before I don't think I even went once, so. The problem is I live in Michigan, so I don't think there are any theaters like that exist around here that are good theaters. They have theaters... I have theaters that have, like, recliners and stuff like that, but those are still, like, the crappy theaters because you get people in there who talk, so. Yeah, Marito, they wonder why no one goes to the movies. It's why. My wife felt the same way. Me and my wife used to go to the movies all the time. She's a huge fan of, you know, Pixar movies and any other movies of the like, and I'm always willing to go see any movie because I just like going. And she even got to the point where she's like, I'm not going anymore to see any movie because of people talking. We actually last year, before we moved to this place, we actually ended up winning 2 free movie tickets to this local theater that was where we used to live. And it was a small theater. It was a pretty cool place to go. I used to go there during the Halloween season because they would play old school Halloween movies. So they'd play, like, you know, Abbott and Costello, you know, Meet the Wolfman and stuff like that, which was pretty fun. So I'd go see these movies by myself because she wouldn't go, and no one else would go see these movies. So that theater experience was really good because no one wanted to see Abbott and Costello in black and white this day and age, but I do. So I went to go see it and was having a good time and everything. But we had 2 free movie tickets left that had been sitting on our fridge for so long. that eventually, like, a couple months before we left, I just said, hey, listen, like, we have to use these. Like, is there any movie you want to go see? And it just so happened that the movie Coco was playing that weekend. So we went to go see it. And it was probably the most positive movie experience that we've had in years, because everybody there was good, and it was full of kids. But the kids were all very well behaved. They enjoyed the movie. Kids laughed and clapped at the appropriate parts and everything. Like, it was just a really good movie experience. And my wife had to, like, begrudgingly admit, yeah, it was fun. Because it's been a long time. Hey, look at this upside down ogre. How do you do that? I didn't even know you could do that in Quake. Look at these guys. They're upside down. He just totally cut the gravity there. That is really, really cool. Oh my god, I'm out of ammo again. Jump here. Funny. Literally just tells you jump here. Okay, I have this. That's all I got for ammo. And there's another shambler. And I got these. What happens if I go through this just for fun? I'm at the top. Alright, I'm going to take a quick pause here because I feel like I'm missing you guys here on some chats here, and I want to come back up and talk with you guys here. Let's see. Paul says this level is a little like Alice in Wonderland. Not a bad aesthetic. No, it's totally not. It's just too big for its own damn good. So Bullseye says, my buddy and I go during the week, Tuesday through Wednesday. It helps cut down on annoyances. So the thing with it, when I went to go see it, that annoyed me the most was I actually did go see a matinee. I cut out of work early, and I think it was a Wednesday or a Thursday, whatever it was. And it was probably like around noon, right? But there were still like tons of kids, and this wasn't even on because it came out when school was in session, so school was still going, and for some reason, you know, there were these kids there, and they were just being really annoying. So I don't know. It really put me off though. Osric, but Abbott and Costello was great. Yeah, I like Abbott and Costello. I actually grew up listening to them and watching the Three Stooges and lots of classic comedy troupes. So. They're always, you know, always a good thing in my book, I will say. Paul says it's an angle key. So is that how you can change the ogre to go the other way? That's kind of interesting. The physics is borked. I like that, Alvin. They said F the confines of gravity. I keep forgetting I don't need to shoot that many at the stupid vor. Where is this going to take us? It's a Quake water slide. Okay, there's the spinning clock. All right, so I already went that way. But I didn't go the other way. What are we up to? 61. Man, we're not even 100 into this. Guys, I want to apologize ahead of time because, let's see, we've been streaming a little over 2 hours now. And, whoa. Crazy water slide. How did that miss him? There we go. We've been streaming a little over 2 hours now, and at the moment, because of my week and everything, I really didn't think this was going to be this long of a stream. I thought this was going to be 2 hours max. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through the whole thing tonight, or if you guys even want to see a part 2 of this. I might no-clip through the rest of this just so we could check it out, and then we might no-clip through the next one just to check it out. But I'm not sure that I have it in me to finish this. Oh! What happens if I jump down here? Let's circle the drain. Oh, hello, zombies. Wow, am I actually out of... Wow, for the first time I am out of grenades. Have we seen the silver key door yet? Nope. I don't think we've seen any key door yet. Can we guarantee there's a silver key door? Just gonna run past these guys. Oh, crap. He's up at the starting area where we were before. Ah! That's a weird thing. What is this all about? You walk up, This pops up to give you a doorway? What's this about? Oh, get out of here with that shit. And I'm completely out of ammo. Alright guys, let's see. Osric says he's okay with me no clipping through the rest. I'd prefer to see maps of a higher caliber than what's being displayed so far. Key before door is a big no-no. Alright, yeah, and I can't disagree with that, Paul. That's a really good point. I'm gonna put on God mode just for the sake of it here. And, well, also no target. And no clip. Alright, let's go surf around here. Let's go check out this level. So I think it is pretty cool. I think it does have some merit, you know. But man, I'm not even at 81 yet. I can't even say like only 100 to go. So there's only no telling how big this map actually is. So let's kind of surf around and see what we can do here. Alright, so we pop through here. And then we have this area here with keys. I'll take you out real quick, because you won't leave me alone. And we got a couple buttons to hit, which I don't even know if I could hit them or not. Let's test it. Yeah, I figured we couldn't fit through these bars. So we'd have to figure out how to lift those up. Let's go check out more stuff. We got a fiend. So the one thing I do like about this map, though, is that he does have the all-seeing eye. I think that is very, very interesting, a very cool idea. But again, I really wish he would have found like a better graphic for the eyeball. Let's see here. Yeah, and I think the comparison to Alice in Wonderland in Quake here is probably a really good one. Take you out here. Then you go, die into the void. Because this place really does, like, change a lot. Like, you got ogres, you know, dancing on the... dancing upside down. You got all these crazy, areas over here. Like, look at all this stuff here. Like, stairs with no real bottom here. Towers that are, like, leaning the other way. You got this weird red stuff connecting those two towers over there. Really weird. Let's keep on moving. Skyrockets. Just completely full of Vors and Shamblers. It's interesting because to me, when we started it and he said that Vors and Shamblers were going to have significantly less health, to me that just felt like a way of saying, I want to fill this map completely full of Shamblers and Vors, but they're too hard to deal with. So I'm going to lower their health. And that seems like a really weird thing to do. Because so many Quake players are already so used to... You saw I did it quite a few times. So many Quake players are already so used to the way, you know, Vors die and Shamblers die. So, like, Vors, you know, will take 4 grenades. In this one, they take 2. And it's a really strange change. Yeah, I know. These right here. The oversized rockets, Paul. That's pretty wild, aren't they? Let's go check them out. Pretty weird, pretty interesting. So it looks like at some point you would probably get zapped up over here. And there's some armor, some water, some nails, ogre. I wonder if this leads you to, like, the end or something. Keeps going up. Huh, some kind of pillar thing at the top? Bullseye says, I know that you're a fan of the fast-paced stuff, but have you ever been a fan of the Thief series? I feel like a broken record this week talking about this stuff, but, like... I'm not a big fan of stealth games. I feel like I said this in a lot of my E3 trailer reaction games. Or trailer reaction videos rather, and I've just never been a big fan of stealth, so I have not played Thief. But one thing I will say is that I played a smidge of the newest Thief game that came out, the one they remade a few years ago, and I was actually having a good time with it. And I put it on my list of games to get on Steam, because at the time I was actually selling through all of my old games. I realized that I had the, what's it called, the PlayStation Plus, where you get free games on it. I realized that Thief was a part of that at one point. I had it downloaded to my PS3, and I had never tried it. So, we don't speak of that one ever. Oh, man. Oh, man. Everything's tilted. Look at this. I arrive here, and things are all wonky. Ah! Is there an easy way to point to the exit, guys? I think I've had enough of this map. Oh my god, what a crazy map. Oh my lord. Osric, oh yes, you're gonna have to play through Blood so you can understand episode 2's secret level. Okay. Yeah, I've been talking about possibly playing through Blood on the channel here. One of the series that came up actually was Metro, because the new Metro Exodus is going to be coming out next year, or yeah, it's the beginning of next year. So if you guys are interested in seeing me play through Metro, let me know, because I have very little experience with that series, but I would love to play through Exodus, actually knowing, you know, how they got to where they're at. Because you're going to tell me how to get to it. No, Osric, don't spoil it for me. I could find the secrets this time, I swear. Let's see. That put me here. Oh, that was weird. I had no clip on, but then it went off, even though I was walking normal. How the hell do I get to the next level? Respect for what he tried, but a small, more focused area would have been great for this map. It's just, this map especially, too ambitious for its own good. Way too ambitious. There's a lot of good stuff in here, but I felt this way with the Arcane Dimensions stuff too. As much as I like Arcane Dimensions, the really, 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 really big maps, I've always been like, man, why can't you just do like 4 or 5 smaller maps, chunks, and they all each kind of like showcase this like aesthetic or thing that you're trying to show off. Because for me, fatigue sets in one long map. I've always been a believer that you need to give the player, you need to throw the player a bone now and then. That is to say, if you have an episode of 5 or 6 smaller maps instead of one gigantic map, then you're giving that player incentive to keep playing, because they like, ooh, I finished one. Okay, let's keep going to the next map. Oh, I finished the second map. Okay, let's keep going to the third map. In a map like this, I just get discouraged because it just keeps going and going and going and going. And I see the monster count go up, you know, the monster kill count go up, but other than that, it's like, I don't know. Look, we got upside down archways here. This is crazy. All right, I'm just gonna punch in the last map here. I believe it is Shib 5. Whoops. Back here. Oh, okay, so it's like an old. Oh my god! Do you guys see the kill count in this one? 261. Yikes! All right, let's see here. That's funny, Osric. No, you can't. As in, I can't find it, and I need feedback on it. All right, fair enough. So many of Episode 1's secrets are literally hidden in plain sight. Investigate the huge arches. Nah, I moved on, Paul. I apologize. I had to move on. Let's check out this old western town, though. This is kind of cool. Yeah, I like this. So yeah, talking about Episode 1 with secrets being hidden in plain sight, I think it's important, though, that they did that, because they showed you that, you know, some secrets in the game are literally just going to be something you see and then you get up to. What's this? It's a whole house with just like one enemy in it? Are there 261 houses in this town? Across the tattered Maclean? I don't know if I'm familiar with that word. My vocabulary not so good. But there's 261 kills to make and 4 secrets to find. I'm sorry. But I think, oh, I see, ArrrCee. Some of the secrets are in plain sight. For your game. Yes, right. So the game that you said I'm crap at secrets and finding. Yes, I get you. You know, Quake 1 was like that, though, too. Just to be fair. It had a few secrets that were, like, literally in plain sight. But I think it's important for maps and games, your game including, to actually do that because you're giving the player an incentive to be like, oh yeah, you can find secrets, go for it. It's like encouragement. Then you put in a few open-ended, you know, out in the open secrets, and then you put in a few secrets that are really hard to find. It's like breadcrumbs, you know? It's like a taste, it's like a snack. You call them snack secrets. They get a little taste, they want more. Once the bear gets a taste for blood, that's all it wants, right? Alright, that's only 8 enemies in this, like, western town area. I am just gonna go ahead and no-clip, guys, because... this guy saw me earlier. Alright, so it's another house, another house, another house. This is a great theme, though. I love the western theme. It's very, very cool. Marito, I fully expect you to have thrown this out the window by now. Yeah, this map was my favorite because I could just run out into the sunset and win. Are you serious? I like the sign. Really would have been cool if the sign had a town name on it or something, though. This is quite beautiful. Look at the quarry. This is very nice. But 261 enemies, man? Wow. It's just such a big pack. Here we are in the quarry. That's pretty cool. Red armor. I'll take it. Get the fiend. I'm gonna take that mega health too. Just because I can. The texture used for the mines is a little hard to see in here between the gravel and the walls there. I'm sure that's kind of the point, but you know. Your patience is infinite. Thanks, Bullseye. I appreciate it. Well, you know, the thing is I love to give authors the benefit of the doubt, and I love to check out everybody's work, because I feel like, and I've been saying this since I started the Quake Rave, I feel like every map has something to offer. But I could tell, like, these mines, I would hate to play through on a normal playthrough, because, like, look how mazy it is. Why make a gigantic tunnel of like, are there 200 enemies literally just, like, cramped in, like, all these dead ends and stuff like that? Like, this isn't fun. Look at this, they got water here, which you think might be a secret, but it's literally just like a puddle. So there's no avenue there for fun or secret finding. Here's another mega health. Was that a fake Shambler thing that just went by? Did you guys see that? Yeah, here it is. Look at this thing. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta give Ken some props on that. That's really funny. You're going through... oh, excuse me. You're going through, like, the whole mine, and you finally find yourself at a dead end here. You find what you think is a Shambler, and it's actually this, like, terrible Dr. Seuss cutout. Props on that one, Ken. That was really good. Alright, so I just went through that whole mine area. What exactly is the point of the mine area? I don't see any keys to collect. Am I missing something? Wow, look how large this map is, guys. We started over here. Oh my god. Look how huge this place is. Alright, yeah, so there was a way to go through the mines. So there's a shaft that takes you up this way. So you follow this all the way through here. And then you're back out in town here, where you can get a grenade launcher. Let's go back underground so we can see. So you go through here. Oh, okay, so then you follow the train tracks. And some scrags appear. Man! Wow. Maritel says he's guilty of teasing players with things that look like secrets but aren't. That is okay. It's okay to tease if one of those comes true as a secret, if you catch my drift. Like if you had 2 puddles in the mine somewhere, or 3, if one of them holds a secret and 2 don't. But it's wrong to tease a player and give them what they think might be an outlet or a secret, and then it's nothing but a maze in between. Like it's like, ugh. It just breaks my heart. Bullseye, I'm really not trying to be mean to this dev. I imagine they had a lot of fun and they obviously put a lot of effort into this. Bullseye, I don't think you're being mean. I think you're just being honest. Here's another dump out for the mines here. But this is another great example, like, why couldn't this western map, this one western map, be broken up into 5 or 6 maps? Like, you could have, you know, we started out in the western town, right? We could have easily paced this so it's like you start off in town. You have a quick like 50 enemy thing to 50 enemy count to get up to. You kill all 50 enemies. You hit the exit, which is just like an open space that takes you to the quarry. You go to the quarry. Here they are. You get another 50 to 60 enemy map. You go in. And you go into the quarry. And then there's some mines. You go into the mines. The mines are a lot smaller, cut in half. You follow the mines in a much smaller capacity up the mine shaft, and then up here, and you get to the train tracks, and maybe like you enter the train toll booth here to exit the level. Next level, train tracks. You follow the train tracks. Below you is like water, maybe a void, and you're taking out scrags along the way in a mine cart or something. It's been done in Arcane Dimensions. I don't know. You get to the end of the minecart. Maybe you're in a train. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out here, you know, seeing what sticks. But you get here to the other toll booth. You take out a couple enemies over here. Boom. End of that. Like, this could have been, like, a whole episode in itself. And it would have been much more fun to play through. But as one level, it's just way too much. Yeah, here you go. You get to the outskirts. You got a map, you know, map 4 or 5. Call it the outskirts. And you start getting into these rocky hill areas. It's a little mazy, but it's not too hard to navigate. You get through, you find a good weapon, you're dodging, you know, shamblers around all these rocks and stuff like that. Could have been great. Could have been really, really good. Let's see, what else do we got here? Yeah, this could have easily been like a 7 or 8 map episode. Would have been very, very cool, I think. Osric says, I feel bad knowing how much time he probably put into this. You know, there's no reason to feel bad because I feel he accomplished what he was out to do, which was to build probably the biggest ever Quake maps, which he did. I mean, these maps are huge. They're not the biggest ever. Arcane Dimensions has a couple other ones that are even bigger. But he set out to create huge maps with very unique texture stylings. So he mission accomplished. But I don't think that his main mission was to actually create maps that, you know, players were going to enjoy. And if he was, then I think he really should have gotten some feedback from some of the other guys in the community before he did so. Because this map is gorgeous. This map and the Beach Resort map are probably going to be 2 of my favorites in it because of the styling. I mean, look, he put cactuses in. He's got this great train railway. He's got all these old western houses and stuff. There's just like so much to like here. There really is. But it's too much of a good thing. Too ambitious, too much of a good thing. Where does this dump out to? You get out here and then there's just nothing? That's weird. Let's go underground. Let's see what we can do here. Huh. Yeah, look at that. If you got out here, it doesn't really go anywhere. Here's the mine. Is this the exit? No, it's just another dead end. Everything just dead ends. I wonder if we'll find the secret here. Ter Shib could make 5 or 6 decent to good episode packs. I completely agree with that, Marito. Completely agree. The outer areas of the levels are where you can exit early. Oh, really? Visual flair means nothing without substance, says ArrrCee, and I can't disagree with that. You can make the most beautiful looking thing, but if it's not fun to play, I mean, what can you do, right? A lot of this level is pure scenery. You can't actually get a lot out of it, says Paul. Again, can't disagree. You guys are all making very, very, very good points. All right, so is this one of those maps then that has like several different ways to exit? Like you could get to the outskirts in several different ways, so you don't actually need to kill every enemy? Is that what this is supposed to be? Like it's your choice how much you actually take them out? Yeah, Marito says definitely screenshot maps. Well, to be fair, guys, I don't really care about exiting because we're just scoping things out. Again, beautiful maps, really, really good. Ken Chenner, just to give you a few notes, if you are actually watching this full stream, even though it's a 2.5 hour stream of your map pack here, I don't know how much of it you are watching or did watch. But to pretty much sum it up, Marito says, can appreciate doing something that's shit your pants huge. Yeah, I mean, I can't disagree. But yeah, would not play. Again, would not play, says Marito. That's the whole thing. I think that is what this pack of maps is lacking in totality, is fun. It's not fun. The beach map I thought was fun. The beach map, you know, you're at the resort, you get in the rowboat, but then nothing comes of it. You know, you find yourself in this weird warehouse with the puzzle thing. This map pack to me feels more about displaying the amount of crazy cool textures that could be packed into a Quake map, how big you can make it, the interesting different things you can do with enemies and other things in the map, like with the castle map that we played right before this one. Ogres are, you know, they're running around upside down, and towers are, you know, tilted over, and you go through a teleporter and you're tilted over because you're on a weird plane and everything. Very cool, very good merit. But again, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, what of it though? You know, was it fun? I know when this came out, a lot of people talked about it, and they talked about it because of the way it looked and everything like that. The Golden Gate Bridge in that first level being kind of like a big thing that people were looking at, like, man, that's really, really cool. And I can't disagree with them. It does look really, really cool. Is this the fence we're supposed to hop over and finish? Or is it this fence over here? This fence, perhaps? Oh, there's the key door. Finally, a key door. There's a whole nother area over here. I didn't even realize it was here. This must be the exit. All those enemies appeared. No, it was around the spawn point, I believe. Oh well, whatever. This is where we're going to leave it here. I don't really care too much about exiting. But yeah, just for Ken to know, though, like, I don't think what the work that you put into this is bad. I don't think it's bad at all. But you really got to understand things from the player's perspective to be very fair. Because the player, as I've stated before, I know a lot of mappers don't feel this way. A lot of mappers are experimenting, which is totally fine. But you really need to tell people that up front, because the player should be the utmost importance when you're creating a map. You should be thinking about the player constantly about, like, is this part fun? Is this part challenging enough but yet still fun? And I know that that could be a really hard thing to measure when you're a first-time mapper, or perhaps, you know, if you know, it's your first time creating anything for any kind of game. You know, if you're new to design in any way, but it's something you got to think about. Again, I know everybody has like different design, different aspirations when it comes to design and Quake and that kind of thing. Emerito says, no, that's something that should be emphasized more. Don't leave the player behind. And I do feel like in the Quake community that does happen at times. People get so into... okay, one of the judges actually mentioned it for one of the 100 brush maps. Okay, that's cool. It's a very good thing to remember, because I do feel like in the Quake community there are a lot of people who are sort of like trying to just create maps to impress each other as opposed to like making a really good map to play. If you go back to maps that were created back in the 90s, some of those maps are better than maps that are being released today, because instead of everyone trying to just impress each other in the community now, back then they were just trying to make a fun map that they thought players would like. They may be more boxy, they may not be as pretty, but they're more fun. So that's something I try to talk about on the show a lot. And don't get me wrong, pretty is good, but it's not better than a fun map. That's the way I feel. And you guys could put that in a quote and post it if you want, because that's how I feel. But guys, I'm tired. I'm also probably sounding very cranky at this point. So I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm not putting anybody down while we talk about this either. Emerita, that's a great way of putting it too. Good quality fun should be top priority, and I completely agree. Merito says, and this happens in any mod community. The early Guitar Hero scene had that. People were like, how many notes could you fit in a chart? Yeah. See, it's like not fun. It's like, I'd rather pick a song that's fun to play and make a fun, like, you know, note progression on the guitar. And you're like, oh, this song is fun to play because I do this, and it feels really good. And I feel like a lot of the stuff has been missed from Quake in that aspect. Like, you know, people doing, who was it that mentioned it earlier? Was it Paul who said, like, good pent run? You know, what happened to the quad runs and the pent runs? You know, you give someone a quad, just, here you go. Here's a bunch of monsters to kill. Here's a quad. You know what I mean? Like, that stuff was so fun. What happened to fun? It doesn't always have to be about, you know, how can I squeeze almost no ammo into this tiny map and make it as hard as I can make it for the player. Those maps definitely have their place. I'm not putting them down. I'm just saying, like, it feels like every map is kind of going that route right now. But anyway, I digress, guys. I'm cranky. I'm tired. I'm probably not even making sense right now. I've had a very long week with E3 and work and everything else and blah, blah, blah excuses, right? But I appreciate you all sticking with me this long. Merito, great talking with you, buddy. I think we have a lot of similar ideas here. And I do absolutely adore being a part of this community. I wouldn't have done 200 and something episodes of Quake, you know, if I didn't. So I don't want anybody to think I'm putting them down or their work or anything, especially Ken here. Don't want him to feel like I'm putting his work down. I just feel like he needed more feedback. I feel like he should reach out to people in the community a little bit and talk about what he's doing and what he's building. Because I would much rather everybody be putting out maps that people are going to remember 10 years from now than maps that people are going to notice for about a month and then forget about, you know. But regardless, Paul says, oops, maybe you shouldn't play Ruined Nation. Why is that? Is it like this? I have had a few requests like that. Requests that people were just like, hey, this map is supposed to be like super duper hard for no reason. You should play it. And I'm like, oh boy, people want to see me suffer, I guess. Bullseye, will you be playing Office Offense at some point? I'm still waiting on your criticism. I don't feel complete without it. Bullseye, you have me on Twitter. If not, send me a message on Twitch. I will play through Office Offense next week's episode of Quake Rave. You got my word on that, okay? Let me know what night you're available, and I will play through it so you can watch it live as well. Ah, Paul. Unmarked Secrets in Ruined Nation. Very
Quoth monsters. All right, guys. I'm fading here, so I don't want to be falling asleep on stream. But it's, again, great having you guys around. Sorry if I sound too negative tonight. It's not my place or whatever. I hate when that happens. I don't want to be that guy. But thank you for sticking with me. Thanks for sticking with the Quake Grave. And guys, I'll see you all probably next week for another episode of the Quake Grave. Have a great night. Adios. Have a great weekend. We'll see you later. Bye.